What is up, guys? How y'all doing today? Live at 5 as usual, a little bit late. We literally just got back from Boston, and that's a 4.5 hour trip each way. And we took the Type R this time because let me show you. What's up, Justin? It's actually not snow, it's like raining, but it's freezing, so it's like a sheet of ice. This is very slippery here. And the car handled it like a champ, this thing. I have a little, I'm gonna do a little video with it. I just did a hill climb with this thing in the snow. I'll release that sometime this week. What's up, Edge? Let's take a look at my Beamer. Once again, it is up in the air because that wheel is not holding air. Very annoying. What's up, Throb? We have our resident throbber here. We have Edge every day. Shades Wades, what's going on, man? Alex, what's going on? Elvin, thanks for joining, guys. I know it's Super Bowl Sunday, but I don't really watch the Super Bowl, so here I am, just some crazy car guy. Just gonna look around the car. I haven't looked at it after I did the road trip. It looks fairly clean. It's just interesting. This right here, it's like randomly really dirty. I guess water like comes off the door there. And take a look on this side. I shoveled it a little bit, as you can see. This side's the same thing. Look at that. Clearly rabbit footprints. See the long legs, short legs? Very cool. Yeah, it's cold. Took off my jacket to do the live. Wanted to be outside real quick. I left the door open by mistake because it's cold. Yeah, it's nasty out. But Civic Type R, let's talk about how well it did on the road trip. It's actually not that cold. It's been a lot colder this year. Take a look at my go bag. Got my energy drinks, my camera equipment, water. But yeah, we literally just got back. We're hungry, right? Are you hungry? I'm getting hungry now. Obviously I couldn't cook today, I just got here. But we're gonna set this up, we're gonna go through some announcements, some news, some comments, and then we'll have some fun. We have the cat. He's happy we're back. What's going on?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, we got this thing too. So before we go on the announcements,
hi, Rob.
I got a birthday present from Shades Wade. Now, I've shouted him out here before. He has an RSX that he's feverishly working on to get ready for our track days that are coming out. And I'm sure his car is going to be awesome because the things he's doing to it are pretty cool. So go check him out. I know Win King's checked him out. I'm not sure if he's on. I don't expect that many of you guys to actually watch this one.
Because everyone's watching the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Shades got us. Oh, I'm excited. Here we go.
Isn't that it? What is that?
There's two things, lots of things in here. Oh, what is this?
Hey aliens, here's your long-awaiting Honda tuning eye posters with some familiar chassis we're always talking about. Thanks for doing what you do and all the support you give on my channel. Much appreciated. Can't wait for this spring. We are going to give that track a run for its money. Have a good one.
Thanks, Shades. I even smell the smoke on the paper.
I thought he was quitting.
He quit smoking other things.
Oh.
All right, we got. Oh, look at this thing here. Oh man, these are good. What side do I look it on? So we got a Civic, an EK Civic. We got a RSX DC2. We got some engine shots here, some awesome wheels down here. What is this, a turbocharged setup? It's pretty cool. And back here, we got...
Is that the stick from...
No, this is just a race car driver.
Oh.
We like the stick from old Top Gear. I think new Top Gear still has it. But anyway, this is basically handmade posters. I think he took magazines and kind of put it together. I have to frame it, of course, and I have a perfect spot for it in the garage when I build it. We got some, ooh, oh, of course, you're tempting me, Shades. The EK9 Type R, look at that. I so want one of these, look at it. Doesn't it look awesome? I really want one of these.
You're gonna find frames for all of
I
these.
know. That's your job. That's 2000, of course.
2000.
Look at that. It's like unwinding a little bit of car porn. It's like a centerfold right there. And then we've got another S2000.
2000.
Beautiful. I mean, we have a Lexus back here, but I'm not really a Lexus guy. This is what we got right here. Thanks, Shades. Really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Really cool of you. And as always, if you want to send me stuff, P.O. Box 40, Portland, Pennsylvania. I don't know what the zip code is.
Zip code.
Doesn't matter. It's on all my videos, the description of the videos. So first announcement, we just took my first real long road trip in the Type R. I know when I first...
a long road trip.
Yeah. So I know when I first picked it up, I drove it from Rochester, New York, down to Pennsylvania, and that was about like 2.5, 3 hours. Wasn't bad, but this road trip was 4.5 hours each way.
Yeah.
So we left on Saturday morning at 6 a.m. We got there, we did the Extreme Beer Festival, we hung out all night, had tons of fun for my birthday weekend, for our birthday weekend,
Yes.
with our friends. And we left at noon today, or like not noon, but like 1 o'clock today.
To come back.
We just made it on time. Well, actually, we left at noon.
Yeah.
We just made it on time. It's about, again, 4.5 hours, 4 hours to 4.5 hours to get there. Almost 300 miles each way. And the Type R did really well. And as we were getting here, actually, there was a lot of ice and sleet and some snow all over the roads. They have not been touched yet. Nobody expected to have this weather.
It was a sketchy moment.
Right, it was very slippery. It was, I don't know if you guys experienced this, but when there's snow, like a lot of snow that hasn't been touched, and the wheel gets stuck on the snow and it kind of pushes the car one way or the other. She panicked a little bit.
Because we're going off-road.
I knew exactly what was happening, so I wasn't scared at all. In that situation, if you hit the brakes, if you just hit the brakes, you're gonna hit a tree. Because hitting the brakes will spin the car out and you hit a tree. So what you gotta do is you gotta tap the brake a little bit, get the front loaded up. Just tap a little bit, get the front loaded up, and it'll straighten out again basically by itself. So, I wasn't even worried at all, but I did look over to her and she looked...
Like, we're gonna hit that tree. We're heading toward the tree.
And luckily I did film it. So I put my GoPro and I filmed towards the front to see if something interesting happened.
And it did.
And yeah, that was good. So like I said, I'll upload a video sometime maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's video will be just that. It'll be the hill climb in the snow, because it's a pretty interesting video. I think you guys will enjoy that. But I'm also going to be making the road trip video to Boston. It's just to share what my experience was, the 5 positives and the 5 negatives. So there's 3 different videos for the Type R coming out as well. So it's basically 4 videos, and the 5th one, I don't know yet. Probably the news. So now we got our videos for this week out of the way. What else is happening? I think we're good. I'm probably going to keep the Type R.
You're expecting a package.
Yes.
With a modification, with a thing that you wanted to try for the Type R.
So, if you guys have been telling me, if you guys have been watching the videos, I've been telling you guys that I'm waiting for a clutch master cylinder from somebody that's actually making them. And I basically have the prototype. So he sent me the prototype. Really nice guy. He follows the channel. If you're on, let me know. I'm going to give him obviously all the credit. He's nice enough to send it to me for free, which is awesome. I mean, I still can't believe that people are not as nice as that still to this day. So I really appreciate when that happens. And we're gonna get Honda to install it because that was the only he said he'll send it to me if I get the Honda dealership to install it. So that's what I'll do. So so I have that coming hopefully I think this week. Once I get that, I have more rim. So the wheel of the 335D needs to get repaired further. so I can actually drive on it. I may replace the wheels, I'm not sure yet, so look out for those videos of course as well. Some people love those 335D videos, so I'll keep them coming. It's a small group, but the group that likes the 335D videos loves to watch them, so that's good. I ran that experiment this week of reposting that Dodge Charger Scat Pack video, and surprise, surprise, it did pretty well, considering that it's just a repost. And Justin David, it was just Justin David and Shades Wades actually. I was in a live stream for Shades Wades, and we were just talking. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, we're just talking, and I'm like, I'm so upset that nobody watched this video, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, why don't you just repost it? We'll watch it. And I'm like, all right. And Justin said that it'll probably get 1,000 views at least, and he was right. So Justin, you were right.
Did it get 1,000 views?
Yeah, it's 1,000 views now. So we got it, we did it. So pretty cool. So thanks for indulging me in that experiment. And I know I've been absent a little bit. I haven't been posting as often as I do, and that's because it's my birthday and it's winter and stuff like that. But this week and next week, I'm just going to start hitting those cars really hard, mechanic-wise. So I'm going to start doing things with the WRX.
Aren't you getting your prelude back this week?
I'm getting my prelude back this week. They promised me.
I think.
They promised me tomorrow. I'm guessing by Tuesday it'll be done. So I'm going to call them tomorrow morning to make sure that they're at least working on it. I dropped off some parts for the prelude so they can install them, you know, the oil change and some brake pads and things like that. So they're going to install that stuff over there. It's just cheap stuff to get it on the road. And hopefully by Monday or Tuesday I'll get that. So a lot of stuff happening this week. I'm going to be ordering some parts for the Type R. So I don't know if you guys heard it in one of the videos, but the rear engine mount is on my list. One of my first things to do. And that's because I want to see if that fixes that gear grind. I did have a gear grind today.
I know, on the way back.
On the hill climb. Was it on the hill climb?
Yeah, it was.
It was on the hill climb. So you guys will see tomorrow. You'll hear it. The hill climb. You'll hear the gear crunching again. And it was the only one. There was one time that I crunched, and it was on that hill climb. And again, the tires were spinning, the wheels were turning, and I went from first to second, and that's when the gears grinded, which is interesting. So I don't know what's causing it. It still has a problem, but I'm gonna see if I can fix it. And that's it for the announcements. And again, thanks again for joining. I know the Super Bowl is today. It's today, right?
It's today at 6:30.
Yeah, I don't watch football anymore. I used to. I used to be a Jets fan. So
I was a big Jets fan.
So you probably know why I don't watch football anymore.
That was quite a painful experience.
To be a Jets fan.
To be a Jets fan, to follow and all that.
We had a good time when Sanchez was on board, but for like a year or two, we got some really good seasons. But now it's just falling apart. So I'm like, you know what? No more football for me. I got better things to do. I got so many cars to take care of. I'm good. So let's get to the comments.
Right. So we got.
So I'll let you know where I stopped off. Yeah, what's up, yo, bro? I stopped here basically. Wait, I missed something.
Go Eagles!
Poppy's Paint. I gotta reach out to you. I think he emailed me. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we gotta meet up. You're in Reading, PA. Sean, what's up, man? Miriam's on. What's up, Miriam? Yeah, Justin asked, so that's basically where I left off. Justin asked if I need a new wheel and tire. No, just the tire is brand new actually, mounted brand new. Tomorrow I'm going to take the wheel off and I'm going to spray like the basically soapy water to see where it's bubbling up. I'm guessing it's where it was cracked before, and if it is, I'm going to take it back to the same mechanic that helped me out. He'll just do another weld job on it, because that should fix it at least for a while. I'm not looking to spend money on wheels right now, especially not on the 335D. It's kind of my daily. So I'm looking to spend parts on the Type R and the WRX and the Prelude. So I'm trying to keep it economical for the 335D.
Okay, Shadesway says football sucks.
Yeah.
Sleepy Mercy, it looks cold.
It is cold out there. It's actually not that bad, like I said. It's
just icy.
It's icy and it's
rainy.
You know what it is? I think I've been abused enough this year with the cold. It was like 10 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually, Friday, it was a Saturday morning. It was literally 10 degrees Fahrenheit or 8 degrees. Yeah, when I did a cold start, which again I'll include in the Boston road trip video this week. And it was very cold. The car took an extra turn to actually turn on the Type R.
We have Sleepy Mercy says hi all. Rob Nation, hey Edge, got your package.
I can't wait to see that. I know what it is, Rob.
You do?
I do.
Edge says I don't watch either. Courtney, hi Courtney, hi there.
What's up, Courtney?
More snow I see. Yep. Sky Ghost, today is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. William, sup Gato?
What's up, William?
Edge Everyday says, good to hear, made a save there, Throb.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know what that package is.
Dark Nation says, Gato, you need a gator and a plow.
I know. I'm gonna get so this year after I build my garage down there, a nice heated garage. I'm gonna build a non-heated garage here, and I'm gonna build another shed over there. And then I'm gonna have side-by-side ATV. So probably 2 side-by-sides. One good one used old one, so I can lend it to people when they come visit me. Because I don't want to drive in the good one. And then I'll get the plow on the side-by-side. I'll put it here. Whenever it snows, just plow up and down and be good to go. Right now, I'm using a shovel.
I know. Manual labor. Roy says, Honda love from the Netherlands?
Netherlands, nice.
Netherlands, nice. Sleepy says, hi, Mrs. Flancato.
That's you.
Edge says, hi everyone. Elvin, a lot of Honda guys not happy of the H-Day location.
So the Honda Day location is now in Maryland.
Oh.
Everyone's upset about it.
Why did they change it?
Well, because they don't do drag racing at New Jersey anymore. Remember the New Jersey Motorsports Park?
Yeah, they closed
the
down.
drag racing. Yeah. It's a lot of Honda guys love to drag race. It's not my thing, to be honest. I don't know why people enjoy drag racing, but hey, to each their own. And so Honda Day relocated to Maryland. I wish they did it in Pocono, but I guess that'd be selfish of me to want that because it's right next to me.
We got Eric Stevenson. Hey, what's up? Sean, the R's are decent in the snow. I live in the Newfoundland, Canada. We have winter.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So the Type R was on all seasons, by the way, not on snow tires or anything. And you'll see in the video tomorrow, a CRV was struggling to get uphill.
Oh jeez.
It was
going like 2 miles per hour.
Yeah, it pulled over actually.
And let us go.
Let me go. That's when I grounded here actually.
Oh.
But yeah, it was actually all-wheel drive CRV with all the clearance in the world, and they were struggling to get uphill, and I just blew by them.
Justin says, Super Bowl sucks, you're better. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, man.
Justin says, awesome poster.
Yeah, they're great.
Rob Nation says, I'll be sending you guys
Shades
something.
Wade's LOL. The smoke comment, I'm sure.
Oh, okay. Drop Nation says, I'll be sending you guys something soon. Finally,
I can't wait. I want that black hat with the thing on it.
Nice.
I'm gonna wear it. I gotta wear it. Hold on a second. Keep going.
I gotta sneeze.
Sneeze.
Chris Lee says, great work. Shades Way says, glad you dig them, Elias. Winking says, what's up? What's up, Winking? Shades Way, what's up, Winking? Krista, hey guys, how are the birthday celebrations? We're having some wings and potato skins in honor of the Super Bowl.
I gotta represent.
Nice. Hey, Christy says, happy late birthday.
Thanks.
Edge says, hey Krista. Krista says, hey Edge, you watching the Super Bowl? Joseph says, hey guys, hit that like button.
Yeah, hit the like button. I never get enough likes, I don't know why. Because you guys don't like me that much.
Chris Lee says, just did.
Nice.
Justin says, I would have been scared too. The icy roads were treacherous today. Lots of freezing rain.
Yeah, there were a lot of people pulled over on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of sketchy situations happening with the tires. But in an icy situation, you just gotta keep your calm. You gotta be very deliberate with your moves. You gotta know, like, you gotta predict what you're gonna do. And then once your car starts sliding a little bit here and there, don't panic, don't hit the brake, don't turn the wheel. Be very gentle and kind of just nudge it towards where you want to go. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time.
End up hitting a tree.
Yeah.
Edge says, no, Chris, Edge's resting starting 12-hour days again. Oh.
Ouch.
What is he, an accountant?
Edge, do you work for one of the big four? Are you
an accountant?
Yeah.
This is a busy season for accountants.
It is.
Yeah. Alvin says, what should think about the yellow fog lights for the Type R? What do you think?
I like the yellow fog lights. I've always liked them, but I don't know if I want them for my Type R because I kind of like the HID fog lights, the way they are. If they were just regular halogens, I probably wouldn't do it. But these are really nice fog lights that the Type R has, so I kind of don't want to mess that up. I like the way it looks. And I also like the way my yellow markers look on the white Type R. But if I had like a blue or a black or a red or any other color really, I would want to change it to the European white like Throb Nation has. But yeah, so I think I'm going to keep my lights as they are, at least for now.
Joe says, did you end up fixing the transmission? I noticed fork is sketchy on mine.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're trying things though. We're gonna get the motor mount.
Things, yeah.
We're gonna get the motor mount, and we're gonna get the clutch master cylinder with the CDV delete, the clutch delay valve delete. We're gonna get that installed hopefully in the next week or two. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna go to Honda and say, hey, put this in, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm also gonna do an oil change on the Type R. I'm probably just gonna have Honda of Pakistan take care of it as well.
We have VSE. Only thing the R needs is some 18-inch lightweight wheels and tires.
Yeah, so I have 18-inch wheels on it now. They're cheap, so they're not very lightweight. I don't know if you guys, again, I don't know if I said it in the video or not, if I cut that out, but I'll tell you guys. So my plan for the summer is I'm gonna get lightweight wheels, Hoosier tires. So I was debating whether or not getting just summer tires and go work my way up from there. But I'm like, you know what? It's actually cheaper if I get Hoosier R7 tires, because I can use those for 2 or 3 years, because I can use that for at least 10, 15 different track days, and it doesn't matter how many miles you get on it. Obviously, I'm not going to drive it on the street with that thing. I'm going to have it mounted on a separate wheel and then take it to the track and then slap them on at the track and take them off. What matters is how many heat cycles you get on them, and then the more heat cycles you get in those Hoosiers, the harder the rubber gets and the slower your lap times get. But the Type R, I'm not racing with it. I'm just taking it for a fun track day. So I think I'm going to order some Hoosier tires and see what I can do with the Type R. What do you guys think about that? That's pretty cool.
Hoosier tires.
Those are our compound track-only tires.
Shadesway says Victoria's. Danielle, good morning.
Good morning. How cold is it in Russia right now?
I know, must be freezing. The Rob Nation says it was a good video, well worth 1,000+ views.
Thanks, Robert.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Justin Davis says, I remember watching one of your first live streams in June, I think. There were 4 people watching. You've come a long way.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Justin.
I try.
Justin also says, I'm just watching for the commercials, food, and Justin Timberlake, and to see the Eagles get crushed.
Oh, man. You know we're in Pennsylvania, right? Can't say that too loudly here.
Marcus says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Gatto. Did I say Gatto? Hi, Marcus. Austin says, what's not that cold? I'm over here in California, and it's 72 degrees.
It wasn't that. That's like I said, I've been beaten pretty hard with a cold stick this year. Basically, what was it? On Friday night, I had to go. It was literally like 9 o'clock at night.
Preparing for the road trip.
Prepare for the road trip. I had to take the other so I took my mud flaps off in the back of the Type R. You'll see that in another video. But they failed because I keep backing up into snowbanks. It's just not good for the mud flaps. Yeah. So they failed. So I took that off. I put the screw back on, and I had to lift the 335D up in the air safely. And it was like 8 degrees outside.
It was so cold.
And it was, my face was just, I was bundled up, and my face is just so cold. So 30 degrees for me, it's like summer. I'm out here in a sweater.
Basically. Sleepy Mercy, with all that snow, don't you miss
Lauderdale?
Fort Lauderdale. It's warm and sunny down here. Nice.
I sometimes do, honestly, but Fort Lauderdale wasn't really for me. I don't know, I never really fit in with the people down there. I thought that was an animal outside, but it was our cat. I don't know, I like Fort Lauderdale a lot. It's just, all my family and friends are up here.
Friends and family are here. Joseph says, what's for lunch, big guy?
I don't know yet.
Sean, I have 4 studded tires on 18s, but I'm still looking forward to getting back stock tires back on the summer.
I can't wait to get some good summer rubber on the Type R. It's going to be great.
Bobo T. Baggins. Who is the lady on the couch?
That's Mrs. Flying Gato.
That's me, it's Jane. CSIG, yo, Flying Gato, why haven't you brought up about Honda Accord getting 377 foot-pounds of torque in your videos?
Because I want to get in touch with Honda Pakistan again and test drive a manual 2.0T Accord. I may have to just settle and drive the automatic and see how that feels, and then talk about that. Because you could only get that much torque on the manual. You can't get that much torque on the automatic. Now with that said, it's pretty damn cool, because what it means is that the Type R can get way above that, because the Type R has a bigger turbo than the Honda Accord does. And it's got better injectors. So some differences of the Type R and the Accord, I should do a video on this. But the engines are very different. They share some components, but they're different in other ways. Injectors on the Type R are extremely different. They spray a lot. They are able to spray a lot more fuel, but they can't spray a little bit of fuel like the Accord can. The Accord is the injectors are basically made for gas mileage. I'm talking about the fuel injectors. And the Type R, the injectors are made for maximum pressure of fuel, which is really cool. The turbo's larger in the Type R. The intake manifold is very different. The exhaust, the way the exhaust comes out, the jacket around the header is a little bit different. There's a few components out there that are pretty different, so that's something to keep in mind. But it's really awesome. The Accord is available to be tuned right now, whereas the Type R, there's very few solutions for now. But a video will come soon, I promise.
Justin Davis says, all-wheel drive doesn't matter if you have bad tires. By the way, some new all-season tires have better tractions than old snow tires.
Yeah, Justin said that. So there's actually some all-season tires that claim that they're basically snow tires, and they've tested this claim, and it actually is true. The problem is that those tires are kind of expensive.
CSIG says Honda.
Yeah, Honda does it for the Accord.
Edge says, no, I work in the machine shop as a pressure operator.
Press operator. Press is like the... So you make like wheel bearings? Can you make me some wheel bearings?
Drive Nation says, hey, winter is going. When will the truck vid start?
Very soon. Like I said, I'm kind of a hibernator in the winter, but very soon I'm going to be starting to look at trucks and trying to buy one, and a lot of test videos coming for trucks. I know Throbber has a lot of truck videos, a Tundra videos. I've been watching a few of them, and they're pretty good, but I'm still not convinced that the Tundra is for me. I have to test drive it first.
Okay, so here it goes. I'm Blue, I must die, 7. Hey
what?
Guys, it's me, the blue guy.
Hey, what's up, blue guy?
Joseph says, hey, I am thinking of putting either Toyota or Lexus fog lights in the rear where the reflectors are in the bumper. Thoughts?
That's cool, but do you really want them lighting up? I don't know if I want that lighting up. At night, when the car is lit up by other cars, it lights up pretty cool, but when it's the daytime, I wouldn't light them up. I don't know. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure I would do it, but if you are looking for that cosmetic change, hey, more power to you, man. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm Blue, I must die, 7. Who wants to die? And he says, just kidding. 88 Omar, what's up, guys?
I was just talking to him on Instagram.
Nice. 8 Omar just came back from Jamaica. Definitely did not miss the
Yeah, I'm jealous. Usually every year we go to the Dominican Republic and spend like a week there for our birthdays.
But we're going in the summer this year.
Yeah, we'll be going in June this year, so we're like, we shouldn't go twice in a year, so we just struggle through the winter. No big deal.
Yeah.
As long as we got you guys, we're okay.
Blue says, I just came back from a road trip to Cali in my Civic SI.
Nice.
It was fun.
I like the SI.
Alfonso, hello, greetings from Mexico.
Mexico!
Which scanner would you please recommend for the Civic Type R? Is it the Valentine one?
I think he's talking about like the scanner for codes, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, not the police scanner,
the radar detector. So for radar detector, Valentine 1, but I wouldn't recommend buying one right now if you can hold off, because I'm waiting for them to develop a way to cancel out the false K-band readings for the police scanners, the radar detectors. So the problem's happening where the side mitigation collision systems on all the cars, basically a little light that tells...
The Acuras, yeah.
The Acuras, the Lexus, like...
They all come with that.
The little lights that pop up on your side view mirrors that tells you there's a car next to you. Well, those things are giving us radar detector users false K-band readings. And sometimes even false Ka-band readings, which is... I should probably do a video on that as well, training people how to use the radar detector, because it is a learning curve. It's a tool more than anything else. But yeah, I'm waiting for them to kind of develop a system where they can differentiate between a car's radar and a police radar. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but I'm hoping and crossing my fingers.
Well, so then...
Oh, for scanner?
For scanner.
On the Honda Civic Type R, I had bought a $20 scanner on Amazon, and that works fine. But on the Subaru, I don't know if you saw that scanner did not work in the Subaru. I had to get a Bluetooth adapter, and then I used the Torque app. The Torque app is actually really cool. I actually recommend the Torque app. It has a lot of cool features that the other scanners don't really have. And it's a little bit, so it's like 20 bucks for an app, and you're on Android, and you have to buy a Bluetooth adapter, so it'll be like 30 or 40 bucks all in. But with that, you can take pretty much any car, you can customize some things, you can do some things. I like it a lot. I should do a video on that as well. So many videos I gotta do.
Sean says, I'm not having issues with my tranny, but should I change to AMSOIL?
Yes, I recommend AMSOIL. The shifting did get smoother.
It's a better driving experience.
Yes, I do recommend the AMSOIL Synchromesh for the transmissions. It is a better fluid, for sure, than the Honda NTF. Now the problem with I think the AMSOIL is that you will have to change it sooner than the Honda NTF. I hear that, well, I've read in the forums that the AMSOIL Synchromesh deteriorates faster, which to me is not a problem. I could change it every 15,000 to 20,000 miles.
You should change it.
I have no problem changing the transmission oil. If you're driving the Type R like I drive my Type R, you have to change the transmission oil a lot to make sure that the differential doesn't get overcooked and cooks the. Because if you get the differential hot, it'll cook the oil in there, and if you leave it in there for too long, the lubrication falls off, and you don't want that. So I'm changing the oil, the engine oil, the transmission oil sooner. I'm taking a look at the brake pads and all this other stuff. So you follow along, and I'll let you guys know what I do. But yeah, definitely change to AMSOIL.
Fake says, type racing. Nice. Danielle says, here at Verkhonyansk.
I'm going to start this. Verkhonyansk. It's negative 42 Celsius. Oh my God.
Geez.
How much?
What do you have to wear to counter that?
And how warm do you keep your house? How do you keep your house warm?
And how much do you pay for the heating?
Oh my God.
It's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Joseph says it's 72 degrees in Cali.
Oh my God.
So jealous. CSIG, thanks for the reply. Awesome reply. Thanks. Look forward to the video about the Honda and Accord.
Definitely. I'm very excited about it. It's very cool that the Honda was able to crack it. I believe K-Tuner was as well. I was talking to Omar88 on Instagram about that actually, and I definitely will be talking about it. It's just that I need to learn more about it. I've looked it up, and I want to drive the Accord first. As I drive the Accord, I want to kind of give my impressions and see if it even needs that amount of power. It probably does, but we'll see.
Danielle says, starting trip to home in 2 hours. I have 3,600 kilometers to drive, and my load 2 are excavator and tractor.
Wow, he has 2 excavators and a tractor. He's driving 3,600 kilometers. That's like 2,500 miles. That's like cross country. That's like
basically. Yeah.
That's a long trip. Wow. Well, be safe out there, Danielle. I hope all is well. It's really cool. If you have an Instagram, let me know. I'd like to follow along, take pictures of your truck and stuff.
Yeah. Well, Edge says no die cutting custom work, mostly intumescent material. I don't know what intumescent means. Yeah.
I usually do. Like I know usually, but I don't know what that means.
Hey Omar, it's nice. Wish I had my Type R so I could drive it there. Winking says, what did you get for your birthday?
What did I get for my birthday?
You got a bunch of sweaters.
I got a sweater. It's the sweater that I'm wearing.
From your mom and your sister.
I got shades, waves, awesome posters. Oh yeah.
You got a birthday cake from me.
I got a birthday cake from her, a birthday cake from my family. My dad's birthday is February 1st as well.
Same day.
Same day. So we make sancocho. If Bob is on here, you'll know what sancocho is.
So good.
Basically a big stew, a Dominican stew that you make the whole day. So good.
Yeah.
My mom makes that for my birthday, so she made that. We had a little party. All my nephews and nieces came. They were all jumping everywhere. It's a fun time. It was a really fun time. But at the same time, I was dealing with the BMW wheel and stuff, so I couldn't really enjoy it that much. But it's all good. I had a lot of fun, and then
You had fun this weekend.
Yeah, and I had the beer festival that I had to go to, which was awesome. Again, tasting all those different beers, and you'll see some of that again in the road trip video that I'm going to put together, which is going to be a lot of work, but it'll be fun. I'll put those together tomorrow. But yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed it. Every year I try to enjoy the birthday.
Yeah.
It's good to mark, one rotation around the sun. You're still around, and what did you accomplish, and what are you going to accomplish in this next year? I always like to reflect on that. And I'm happy that I have you guys this year. Last year on my birthday, I didn't have you guys. I didn't have any of this.
You didn't do any YouTube stuff, yeah.
Not really. I did motorcycle videos every once in a while, but and I had that Civic hatchback video, but that's really it. And I'm really happy that I took the time and the effort to do this with you guys, and I'm just really happy to see what my 31st time around the sun brings me.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
Edge says, "What? This is the time of year that construction starts up, and fire barrier material is in high necessity and priority, so we get busy."
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope you get a lot of overtime pay. That's one good thing.
And take it easy as always.
Yeah.
Sleepy Mercy, don't you think the new Accord is too big? To me, it looks bigger than previous generations. How did the one you drove handle?
So that's something cool about the Hondas. They figured out somehow to, no matter how big the car you're driving, I don't know if you saw the Ridgeline review I did, it feels smaller than it is. And I think it has to do with like the way the chassis is set up and the way the steering is set up. It feels a lot smaller. So when you're looking at the Accord, yeah,
From the outside,
it looks big.
It looks big, but
it looks, and in the back it looks kind of awkward. But I feel like the Accords the last 10 years have always looked like awkward from the back. So that's all good. It drove really nicely. Even with the 1.5T that it had, it actually had decent power, and I can see a lot of people liking the car. I mean, it's got more than enough luxuries, more than enough comfort, and
be a good daily driver.
For the sporting people, for the enthusiasts, you're definitely gonna want the 2.0T, and I'll see how that feels as well. But even with just 1.5T, it was pretty good. I'm a little bit hungover from yesterday. So.
Justin says, you miss your TLX. Did you like it better than the 335D?
That's a question for you. That was her car.
I like them both. I do miss it. I do miss driving a manual, but you know, it was a good experience.
It was, right?
And I like my 335D, and you know, it's treating me well.
If you had to choose, which one would you take, the TLX or the 335D?
I think I might have to go with the 335D.
Of course.
Yeah.
So the TLX was a great, fun car, and
it was, yeah.
It was luxurious enough, but it wasn't as comfortable as the 335D is.
Yeah.
The 335D with the effortless power, especially now that it's tuned, you basically don't even think about like having to merge. You just kind of just breathe on the accelerator pedal.
And it just goes.
And it just goes.
Yeah.
And the seats are so comfortable. The heated seats. It's got all the amenities you'd want. It's got a good radio. I mean, it's just really good. It's just really good.
Fake says your cat is a boss.
What's he doing?
Just jumping around.
Yeah, he likes to jump around.
Alvin says, I just bought the red letter shift knob. It looks so nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. But every time I go to buy like a cosmetic thing, I'm like, I should probably spend that on brake pads or on brake fluid or on, you know, so many other things. So that's why I haven't done it.
88 Omar, it's right def.
Salud.
Excuse me.
Definitely could use it, but it's all right as it is. The power, I think he's talking about, the Honda. Because 88 Omar's traded his Type R for an Accord 2.0T.
Okay. Mercy says, I like soap.
Soap de res. Sancocho, delicious. It is really good. I think she's Colombian. Sleepy Mercy, are you Colombian? I think she says she's Colombian.
Sean, I don't track my R. Can you suggest a site where I can get quieter pads?
You can go to, as easy as go to TireRack.com, and I put in one of my videos the link, but if you want right now, so go to TireRack.com, look for brake pads, get the HPS Street pad. They're still really strong, really good.
And quiet.
They'll give you lots of dust still, but from what I understand, from what I hear from all the reviews and all the people, it's very quiet. So that's what I recommend. If you want to go even less performance but quieter, you can get the cheaper ones. You can get the $40 brake pads for the Type R, and it'll be very, very quiet. So go that route. And I think you only need to change the fronts up, to be honest with you.
Danielle says my house it's at
Pravokatinsky.
and I keep it warm with wood and oil, and I wear good winter jackets and jeans, and I don't have Instagram, but I can make an Instagram account.
Please do make an Instagram account. I'm very interested in like seeing
your trucks.
Yeah, man, it'd be so cool to see your journeys and stuff. If you do make one, send me something so I can join up, and I want to see what's up. I want to see what's going on there.
And follow your journeys. Yeah, that'd be nice. Sleepy Mercy, by the way, how young did you just turn? Glad you spent it with friends and family, man.
31. So old.
31 years old.
Yeah,
Whoa,
too old.
Years young.
Too old.
Throb Nation, I'll be doing the pet swap.
Pet swap
too. Mine is obnoxiously loud.
Yeah, definitely get the HPS street pads.
Diaz may be picking up my Type R at the end of the month, but heard a rumor that the Type R may come with all-wheel drive.
No.
Do you think could be possibility? Yay or nay?
I don't think so. If the Type R ever does become all-wheel drive, you're only going to see it as an Acura. Only if Acura picks it up and makes an ILX. Let's say they refresh the ILX with the 10th gen Civic platform. I can see them sticking an all-wheel drive system under the ILX and call it the ILX Type S. That would be cool, but that'll be like $45,000 at least.
So you don't see the Type R coming in
No.
as an all-wheel drive?
The Honda Civic Type R,
Will not.
as a Honda, as a Civic, will never be all-wheel drive. I can honestly say that with full confidence, because they went all the way to replacing the back seat so that only 3 people can sit in it in a Type R, just for heritage reasons. So for heritage reasons, I know they're not going to make it a Type R 4-wheel drive. That's how Honda's always been. They do a lot of things for weird reasons, a lot of things for heritage reasons, and so I know it's never going to be all-wheel drive. So I wouldn't worry about that unless you want to spend $45,000 to $50,000 on a possible future Acura Type R or Type S. But don't expect it for the next 3 to 5 years. That's what I think.
Rock Nation was thinking of ordering the letter shift knob for the R2. What do you think?
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool for you to do it, Throbber. But I'm not sure you need it, if you know what I mean.
But it keeps your.
No. There's other reasons why I don't think he needs it.
Oh my God.
Edge may have sent him something. I won't ruin the surprise.
Oh, okay. Justin, Honda does a great job with handling. My bro likes driving my Odyssey more than his Audi A3.
The Odyssey's a fun minivan. It's not a bad car.
Sleepy Mercy, yes.
Colombian.
Yay.
Pure guap. What's up, guap?
Hey.
Half Colombian.
Half Colombian, okay.
Such a baby still. So young. Awesome.
Danielle says, okay, I'll make it at evening.
I can't wait to see it, man. I want to see that on Instagram.
Sleepy Mercy, when I trade in my car, don't know if I should get the SI or Civic Sport instead. What's your take?
Oh man.
Civic Sport hatchback?
So either you have to get the Civic Sport hatchback with the manual. You have to find it first. And if you could find one of those, it's a tough choice. Well, no, it's a tough choice between the SI and the Civic Sport hatch. They have similar engines, but the SI's engine is a beefier engine. It can take more boost, and it can take more abuse as well, but not that much more. The SI also has heated seats, but I think Sleepy Mercy's from Florida, so that doesn't matter. It does have
Lauderdale, right?
yeah, and it has more comfortable seats as well than the Sport hatch. The Sport hatch, the main thing about the Sport hatch is the fact that it's a hatchback.
Yeah,
got
very
that sweet
practical,
hatchback.
very roomy, a lot of space.
You can fit so much crap back there. I mean, go through my Instagram, my earlier pictures, you'll see it chock full of stuff. Actually, I have videos of the Type R, the Sport hatch, full of stuff, boxes and
construction material,
all kinds of stuff, and I was still able to get 5 passengers in the cabin, including me, which is insane for any kind of car, especially for a little tiny Civic. It's the packaging in the Civic is so good. Compare the room that the Civic has, the Civic hatchback, versus the Ford Focus has. So you compare the Ford Focus ST to the Civic Sport hatch. The ST has a lot less room than the Sport hatch. I actually said that a lot in those early videos of the Civic Sport hatch. I test drove the ST. It was an awesome car with a lot of torque steer, but the Civic Sport hatch had so much room in the back. I'm like, I can't, like, there's like so much more space, so much more usable space in the Sport hatch. Same thing goes for the Type R. Anyway, so SI versus
Sport hatch.
If you're gonna be here's the answer.
Depending on what you use it for.
Right. Here's the real answer. If you're gonna do any type of autocross or track days, go with the SI. If you're gonna be dealing with any snow or inclement weather, I would still probably go with the SI because you're cold and you want the heated seats, and you have a limited differential, which is so good in the snow. You're in Florida, you don't have that problem. If you're not gonna track it, if you're not gonna do autocross, get the sport hatch, you won't regret it.
With the tune though, because the rev hang is
Right, you're gonna want to tune it.
to tune it right away.
Right, because the rev hang on the Civic Si and on the sport hatch is atrocious. What else we got?
Right, so Rock Nation says LL, that's what I thought. Nice. First name, last name. What's up, guys? What's up, first name? Fake. Here in Norway, the new Type R costs
$8,000.
no,
$809,000. What?
Wait, $809,000.
$1,620.
What?
Wow.
That's insane. That's wait, what? Am I reading this number right? You can't cost
That's
that
a lot.
much. Maybe in like Norway currency, right?
Well, $89,000 in US dollars. 90
Oh.
grand.
That's like what is it? Double the
Hey, buddy.
price?
I got him. I got him.
We have Ricardo. Hola. Nice. Edge. So Throb, are you going live after Gato? Sleepy Mercy. Thanks for the input. We'll consider it.
Yeah.
Lewis, I have the FK2 myself here in the UK and been tempted to change to FK8. What's your thoughts? Stick with the FK2 or go with the FK8?
FK8 versus FK2. So FK8 has a way better chassis than the FK2. Not to say anything bad about the FK2. The FK2 is an amazing car. If you daily drive your Type R, you're going to love the FK8. The FK2 is a more hardcore chassis. It's very bumpy. It's very, from what I've seen in the videos, I've never driven one, but I've seen the videos, very jumpy, very unsettled when you get. It's like the Ford Focus RS. It's very jumpy, very unsettling. You might miss the magic seats. So the FK2 has it's like the fit seats that fold down.
Ah, okay.
We don't really have that in the FK8, but we have seats that are pretty decent. And then basically the same power. I mean, they say a little bit more power. It's basically the same power, very similar transmission. I think the final drive gear was changed a little bit. Limited differential, it's basically the same thing. And the cockpit is very different. So you gotta sit in it at least. Sit in the cockpit of the FK8 compared to the FK2 because they're very different. I actually prefer the cockpit of the FK2 because it's all driver focused and driver oriented. But yeah, go sit in one and let me know what you think. If I were you, I don't know. Depends on what I'm using my Type R for.
Yeah. Rob Nation says, nope, Edge. I'll be having dinner soon and watching the Super Bowl. Mary PL. Hi guys. I would love Acura ILX with the Type R engine with the dual clutch and then being a hatchback and add
SH all-wheel drive.
SH all-wheel drive.
That's actually how I think with the 10-speed automatic, it'll be with a 10-speed automatic, all-wheel drive, ILX Type S. That's if Acura is serious about their product lineup, they need to do that. So and that would be pretty damn awesome. And hey, I might get one.
Fake You says yes, it's double the price. Yeah, the $80,000 for Type R.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Edge Everyday says that price is ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Shades Way, yeah, not far away from triple price. That's what I said. It's almost triple, yeah.
That's way too much.
Ricardo got the cat cool. Yeah.
He's hard to catch. He loves us, but he loves to play with us and likes to play like hide and seek and stuff. He's a great cat. Nunjas 89. Should I get a Core Sport 2.0T, then tune it, or just get the Type R? Depends on what you're going to use it for. The Type R is definitely a more driver-oriented car. No matter how good the Sport 2.0T Accord is, the Type R is going to be a lot better at the track and on the twisties. And while you're going to be doing is commuting, you're going to be very happy with the Accord 2.0T. Lewis says, thanks bud for the thoughts. Ever in the UK, you can take the FK2 for a spin. Oh, I can't wait. I definitely got to take the FK2 for a spin. You wanted to import an FK2. I did want to import an FK2 before the Type R was made available in the US. It's just impossible to do it. They're making it really impossible. Danielle says 89,000 for a car. It's like 5 million ruble. It was like $500. That's awesome. That's crazy. Well, Back you send us NOK50. What's NOK? Norway.
Is it Norway
Norway.
currency?
I guess it is Norway currency.
Because he's from Norway. He said he's from Norway.
Is that like $5 US? Thank you, man. Even if it's 5 cents, I really appreciate it. It's really cool.
It's a special currency.
Thanks for sending me a, I guess it's like a donation for my Type R.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Rob Nation says, gotta head off, guys. I'll be opening Edge's package Friday live. Haven't opened yet. Pretty sure I already knew what it is. Have a good night. Good night, Rob.
Can't wait to see what's inside there, man. I may or may not know.
Fake You says, good winter tires is really important, bro. So that's a donation for your winter tires.
Oh, yeah.
It says, good night, Rob. Throb.
Throbber. That's the resident throbber.
Yes. Shadesway says, later, Throb. And then Throb Nation says, later, Edge and Shades. Sleepy Mercy, what website do you order parts from, Gato? Any good ones you know of you will recommend?
Depending on what you're getting. So Tire Rack is my favorite. Their customer service is really, really good. The prices are usually pretty good as well. Sometimes I can find it cheaper at other places, but honestly, Tire Rack, just for the customer service, I'll pay an extra, like, let's say if like a tire is $80 for one website, and it's $85 on Tire Rack, I'll pay the $85 just to use Tire Rack because they're just so good. And then the other websites like Amazon and eBay, and just take my chances.
Well, with the Amazon, you could do free returns.
Right. I do Prime shipping and stuff. But yeah.
Edge says, I like Tire Rack too.
Tire Rack is great.
Yeah. Alrighty, I think that's it. And Sleepy Mercy says, oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah. But yeah, the Tire Rack is really good, and you know, you just message me on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah, whatever you wanted to buy, just send him a message.
Send me a message on Instagram.
Recommend where you would look for them.
Exactly. So I'm very accessible.
Aw, Shadesway sent us $10.
God damn, Shades! Things are going good in your eBay business. I know they're going good. He just sold a bunch of stuff.
Nice. Thanks, Shades.
Thanks, Shades. I appreciate it, man. Look at the love.
Yeah.
Look at the love we're getting.
Mary Pio says, just want to say that it's so awesome that your lady is so involved in all of this. Thanks, Mario.
You like cars now, right?
I do. I'm learning more about cars than I would have, without this channel.
There might be a project car for her in the very near future. Just don't tell her.
Yeah. Edge Everyday says, I love that Tire Rack will mount and balance tires and wheels before they ship.
That's so good about them.
Mary Pio says, have a great week all. Thanks, Mario. You too. Ricardo says, Tire Rack is good. I got my winter setup from them. And then Shade says, show the world.
I appreciate it, Shades. It's really cool of you, man. Alright, man, that's it. So thanks for watching today. I know, again, it's Super Bowl Sunday.
It's starting soon, starting in 30 minutes.
So enjoy if you're going to watch. I am rooting for nobody. Well, I don't know. I guess I don't want the Patriots to win, but I don't really care, honestly. So don't kill me if you're a Patriots fan. We just came from Boston.
We're neutral.
Yeah, all the Patriots people up there. But yeah.
Sleepy Mercy says, Mrs. Scotto, did Mr. Scotto teach you how to drive manual what you already knew? He did, actually. I learned in his Prelude.
Yep.
I learned how to drive the manual in his Prelude. It was quite the challenge because of the clutch. It was, like, for some reason, ultra heavy.
Yeah.
So when we got the TXX for me, it was a lot better. And I owned it. I drove manual for like 2 years.
Yeah. It was a manual TSX, by the way.
Yeah, manual TSX for 2 years until I got my 335D. And I haven't really driven a manual in a while. I feel like I need to really brush up on my...
Well, she drove the Type R and the 2000
I did.
back in the summer.
It was a bit rusty. I feel like I need to practice a bit more. I was a bit rusty in terms of shifting and bagging.
You know what? We'll get her driving the WRX. That seems to be a very
that might be my car.
Yeah. So it might be her project car.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty easy thing to do. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Have a good night.
Peace out.